When I wake up in the morning and the alarm gives out a warning, I don't think I'll ever make it on time. By the time I grab my books and I give myself a look, I'm at the corner just in time to see the bus fly by. It's alright, 'cause I'm safe by the bell. If the teacher pops a test, I know I'm in a mess, and my dog ate all my homework last night. Riding low in my chair, she won't know that I'm there. If I can hand it in tomorrow, it'll be alright. It's alright, 'cause I'm safe by the bell. It's alright, 'cause I'm safe by the bell. It's alright, 'cause I'm safe by the bell. It's alright, 'cause I'm safe by the bell.
Whoa, am I late? Oh, thank God I was saved by the bell. So, hi everybody, welcome to another episode of my blog series. I'm Jireh Horrach, and today I'm going to be making a Saved by the Bell video. So, let's get started. So, I actually started watching Saved by the Bell for the first time last year in 2014. I knew what Saved by the Bell was, but I didn't really, like the acting and stuff, so I didn't really watch the show, and then, later on I ended up liking it. I still do think that the acting is a bit, but still, I do like the show, and I do appreciate to those teens, because if it weren't for those teens in those days doing those kinds of shows, then we wouldn't have the shows that we have, now. So thanks to Saved by the Bell and all the teen sitcoms that they had in those days, now we have our new teen sitcoms that we have these days. So I'm going to be giving you guys a little bit of opinions and, a little bit of tips and stuff about the show. So, I don't really know much about the show. I know the history of the show because Lifetime last year aired a movie called Saved by the Bell, an unauthorized Saved by the Bell story. And I don't believe that everything that happened in that movie was true because, every, movie tries to exaggerate a little bit. But still, I do believe some of the things, but I don't believe all of it. Like they used to say that, the actors were doing things behind the scenes. I mean, I don't really know, what happened because I wasn't there, but I'm pretty sure that those teens wouldn't do those kinds of things behind the scenes of the show and in their personal lives, like I said in the movie, because there's a interview that Mario Lopez did and with one of his co-stars, and she said that that wasn't true. So I do believe it coming from her because, if two co-stars are, doing an interview and they say, oh, this is not true or anything. So continuing my video, I am going to go ahead and say my opinions on the show. And again, thank you guys for watching my video. And also thanks to the Saved by the Bell cast for being able to, make their show happen. That way all of our shows nowadays could happen too. So thank you guys. So, like I was saying, if two co-stars come up and say it's not true, this really didn't happen, then you have to believe them because if it was true, they would be the first ones to say the first word. So, to be totally honest, I don't believe that movie had 100% everything true. There were also, some things that I do believe that are true, like how the show started, the spin-off after that, all that stuff. But, in their personal lives, I don't think it was really true. But I do still love the movie and I totally respect it. So yeah, Saved by the Bell, their acting was, I guess, okay. What I was trying to say was that their acting was a bit fake in one scene of, I'm so excited. I don't know if that's how you call the scene, but I'm going to put the scene right now.
Just sing! You can't sing tonight!
Yes, I can! I'm so excited! I'm so excited!
Jesse.
So, that was the scene of I'm so excited. It's not a bad scene. It's understandable what they were trying to do, but I do feel that it was a bit like you could tell that it was acting. Like when an actor is supposed to be, doing a scene, they're supposed to make it feel real. They're supposed to have the audience gasping, the fans, crying. You're supposed to feel the vibe, feel that scene just as they're acting it out for you. But I felt like that scene, even though it was dramatic and it does draw your attention because it does get your attention, but I do feel that it was a bit too overly exaggerated and overly dramatic. But I do respect because it was different times. Now it's 2015. Those were the 80s, 90s. It's going to be a different acting time. And, we're just, giving a perspective of our point of view from now. But, we should see it as also a perspective, a point of view from then. So acting has developed more, nowadays. So we can't really say whether it was, good or it was bad. But still, I do totally love the show. The show in general, besides the acting, I do feel that it's really amazing. And that's what I'm saying because, those teens, they came from normal kids to become actors and, to be in a great show, a hit show that everybody knows about. And yeah, so thanks to them, we have our sitcoms now. And so it probably was hard for them, doing homeschooled, acting at the same time. But still, it was fun and it was amazing. And thanks to them, we have our sitcoms now. And I do not get tired of saying that. So, yes, so Saved by the Bell was a very good show, very historic. Actually, they're giving reruns now on MTV2 if you want to check it out. On Bright House is what I have, so that's where I see it. I don't know if you guys have MTV2 and your cables or satellites or whatever, but yes, they're giving reruns. I don't exactly know when, if it's Saturdays, I think it's Saturdays or Fridays or something like that. But yeah, they're giving reruns on MTV2 and on BTV on Sundays. So I just wanted to share with you guys, how much this show is amazing and also that you guys can go back to YouTube and also watch the episodes because they are starting to put full episodes on YouTube. So go back and check that out. And also, Teens React. There is a channel on YouTube called The Fine Bros. And they have a video where the teens are reacting to Saved by the Bell. So make sure to check that out. It's the Fine Bros. Teens react to Saved by the Bell. And they even have a Saved by the Bell game that the teens are playing or something like that. So make sure to check that out. So it's, they also, besides the Saved by the Bell show, we're going to go a little bit back into before the show started. Like I said, I don't know much about the show, but from the little bit that I know and that I found out, I'm going to share it with you. So, before the show was Saved by the Bell, there was a show called Good Morning Bliss. And some of the actors from the show of Saved by the Bell were in Good Morning Bliss with Haley Mills. And, it was about not only the teen's life, but the teacher's life. Like, they were trying to do, like, a different concept. Instead of, seeing the teens, how their life goes and how they're trying to get through life, they're trying to show, the personality perspective of the teachers. In other words, they're trying to show the life of the teachers instead of the students. Because, always, you might say, oh, we see the same thing. We see teens, going through life together and complications. And that's great. We want to see that. But then, they try to do like a different concept and do teachers going through complications, going through life. And it wasn't, I guess, I don't know. But they canceled it after one season. And then that's when they decided to do Saved by the Bell. Some of the original cast from Good Morning Bliss got on Saved by the Bell, and others were, not recasted, but, cast in new members. So yeah, and so Saved by the Bell lasted 5 seasons, And after Saved by the Bell, they did a spin-off. And it was college years, Saved by the Bell college years. So that means that, they get to see them go to college, but it only lasted one season. And then after that came the Saved by the Bell movie. I don't know if that's how it's called. I think it is. And it has to do with Kelly Kapowski and Zach, yes. Kelly Kapowski and Zach's marriage, and they get married on the movie. So make sure to check all of that out. And then after that, they did the final run of Saved by the Bell, but with new actors, and it's called Saved by the Bell, The New Class. And basically, it was a new generation of Saved by the Bell, and they had new actors, it wasn't changing whatever happened in the beginning. No, it was just like a continuation of, how the high school went after they graduated and went to college and all that. So Dustin Diamond, who played Screech, he became assistant of the principal, Mr. Belding, and they were working on the high school with the new, teenagers and stuff, and then ended up, Mr. Belding ended up retiring, but Screech stayed in charge. And also, not only that, but this year they made a parody of Saved by the Bell, and Dustin Diamond, who played Screech, was playing Mr. Belding. So that's amazing. So if you want to check that out, you can check that out too. So yeah, they were doing, I don't know if it's a parody or something. It was just, something. And Dustin Diamond, instead of playing Screech, he was playing Mr. Belding. And it was really nice to see him come back to, playing Saved by the Bell. It wasn't a show. It was just a segment or an episode or a clip or whatever. But I saw it on Facebook, and you can see it too. I don't exactly know how to search it, but you can check it out. So, thank you for watching another episode of my blog series. I'm Jireh Horrach. Make sure to always tune into my channel because season 2 of Jireh's Kitchen is coming up. My new blog series episode, my new Austin and Allie edition episodes, and make sure to check out Saved by the Bell on YouTube, on TV, the reruns, DVDs, whatever they have. And also make sure to check out Austin and Allie Sundays at 8 p.m. on Disney Channel. Thank you guys for watching another episode of my blog series. God bless you guys. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys. Bye. And, what's his name? Kelly Kapowski and Zach. Yes.